to another episode of Maintenance with Mike. So today we are back in the garage today, and as I had mentioned in one of my short videos, I'm going to be doing some videos on the tracker, Pro Guide. So the first one we're going to look at here is I ordered this this charger. This is a Noco Genius. It's a 2-port charger, so that you can charge 2 batteries, because this boat has the main starter battery, and then up front there's a battery for the Minn Kota trolling motor. We want to charge that as well. So first and foremost, I just want to clarify, this is a non-sponsored video. I've done some research on the battery charger I wanted, and this is the one that I chose to go with. So we're going to open that up, we're going to have a look at it. My intent would be it's going to mount inside this first cubby hole. This is where the main battery is for the boat. My thought would be is probably over on this side here, or on this back panel here, just have it so you can push the buttons. So it's sort of out of the way. I thought about mounting on the underside of the lid, but depends how thick it is, I guess, when it comes down. We don't want any issues with the battery. It would be kind of convenient to have it underneath here so I can see what's going on, but honestly, once it's charging and plugged in, I don't know how often you need to actually touch the unit. So so that's the game plan. Let's have a look at this thing and see what it looks like. So we're opening it up. I need to sharpen my knife, eh? .914, not too sure what that is, but anyway. Here she comes. Noco. So there it is there. Accessories and more. Oh, it's actually not, well, it's a bit bigger than I was hoping, but I knew in the actual diagram of it, it showed it quite large. It's actually fairly heavy too, to be honest. So AC in. Yeah, so it'll be nice to have this mounted inside here, so that when I back the boat in the garage, I can basically just pull the cord out of here, plug it in an extension cord, and both batteries are now charging. That's the idea. So yeah, it's pretty nice. And it looks like it comes with a bunch of cables, which is good. There's a manual and some screws for mounting. So that's good. I'm gonna have to definitely, I think we'll go number 1 will be the main starter battery for the motor, the big motor. And then 2 will be the trolling motor for the front. But these leads are definitely not long enough to get all the way to the front of the boat. It's nice that they're fused. Looks like they fused the positive and the negative leads. Nice little feature. So this will be obviously long enough to charge the first battery here inside this container. But these ones, I'm gonna have to, I guess we'll figure out what gauge this is. This looks like, I don't know, maybe 10. Probably 10. There's a flat ribbon cable on as it gets closer to the charger inside this base, so that'll be nice. I'll be able to keep those tidy. And then I will probably cut these 2 leads off here and do a splice and heat shrink some more, a longer set of number 10 marine wire, and we'll run it up underneath the gunnel to the front. Why we're doing that, I think I'm going to run 2 sets of wires, and reason being is I do plan on putting a downrigger, electric downrigger, on this back corner of the boat. And just because I don't want to kill the main battery while I'm trolling, going up and down and stuff, I thought it best that if I'm running these charging cables up to the front of the boat anyway, I'll pull an extra set, and then I will be able to bring power from the front battery back to here to an outlet for the downrigger. So the downrigger will operate off of the auxiliary battery, not the starting battery, let's call it. So that's the game plan. Inside here, I don't know. You might have to mount it. Oh, it's nice. It's rubber grippy anti-vibration stuff on the back, eh? Which is nice. Designed in the USA, made in Vietnam. So this is 12 volt DC, and it's 5 amps times 2. So it's a 10 amp charger. Each battery can have 5 amps designated to it. And it says it's good for all. It's IP68 rated, so wet location, which, yep, that's good. Very nice. Let's move the camera here and jump inside the boat and have a look, see where we can put this thing. There's a nice raised welded piece of aluminum inside here to obviously make the lid stronger. We could tap that and put a couple of screws in so that this can mount right on the lid like that. That would look nice. Mount it on the lid, and then, yeah, that would close still. Let's check, actually. Just put these down in here. Goes out of the way of the terminal. Oh yeah. So that would sit on top of the battery, basically. If you mounted it here. You could just flip the cord out or open this hatch when you wanted to plug it in. And then you'd have easy access to these buttons. And it also would give you enough space to lift the battery in and out if you had an issue. So another option would be to mount it behind the battery, but you still have quite a bit of room. You can still see it, you can still push the buttons. The battery's strapped in, there's still enough room to get in and out. It's now, not part of the lid, which I guess if you need to take this rear deck off at any point in time, which I will have to probably change the fuel filter, because I plan on putting a main fuel filter for both motors underneath here. Yeah, might be better to mount it inside here. This side has got the cables that come through from the main motor and the charging, which there's not really enough room on this side here. Could do it over here. I think back here is probably the best place. Maybe anybody on YouTube that can tell me where they've put theirs. I will also look for places that people have installed these as well. But I think inside here is probably better than on the lid. just because of being able to take this deck off. It's going to become a problem with it screwed to the lid as well. You know what? Let's plug it in and see what it says about this battery number. Well, we'll put it on number 2 for right now, I guess, because it's undone. So let's have a look at that. Just undo these little eye bolts here, these little spin nuts here. Let's put the negative on right now. Spin it down. Let's put the positive on. Let's see what this thing is telling us so far. Ooh, pretty lights. So we're plugged into 2 right now, so I guess we need to push the mode button. 12 volt. It's not an AGM and it's not a lithium. So looks like we only have 1 bar. So this battery definitely needs a charging. And it's sort of blinking slowly. It looks like it's pretty nice. So I guess I'll have to read the manual, but every time I plug in when I put the boat in the garage, I'm probably going to have to push these 2 buttons. But that's not a big deal. And it's pretty... Oh, I guess it just took a while to read what the battery was at, so it's pretty charged actually. It's sort of fading in and out of green. So I think it's gone to float now, which means it's got all the bars, and now it's on green, which is the trickle charge. I'm going to assume. I shall read the instructions, but I'm pretty sure that's what it means. So 5, which is this light here, is the LED that indicates connected battery state of charge. So I think it's good. So right now, when it's 100% charged, it's right now it's charged. It's onto maintenance because these lights are out and this one is just the one that's on. And you can see it's sort of fading in and out, this green. So basically when the LED pulses on and off slowly, which is what it is doing, once the battery is fully optimized, the 100% charge LED will turn solid green. The charger can be left connected to the battery indefinitely. So basically it's going to continue to float the battery to keep it topped up 100% while it sits here like this. Obviously we're going to have another battery connected, so there'll be two indicators here. I think it's a great addition to any boat, being able to just back it in and plug in an extension cord so that all batteries are topped up continually. Hey, I want to thank you for watching another episode of Maintenance with Mike. That is a quick look at the Noco Genius Gen 5x2 battery charger for the tracker. This is just a quick review of it. We'll do the install of it once I remove this rear deck and get access to underneath inside here, as well as we want to run the cabling to the front like I talked about. But that's just a quick look at the charger. We're going to leave it on now to keep this battery charged for the time being. But yeah, nice little unit. It's going to work out well and meet my needs anyway. Hopefully it lasts for a long time, but I'll let you know. And look forward to upcoming videos on the installation of this and the removal of the deck. So thanks again for watching, and take care. Cheers.